Why? Why? It sucks. All this sucks. Everything sucks. America sucks. People were mad in 2016 too. And now they're still mad. 2024, they're still mad. Fox is just called Pennsylvania. Donald Trump will probably be live in a little bit. Let's take a look, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. There it is.
I think that Grover Cleveland was not the subject of a Russia investigation, 2 impeachments, 2 assassination attempts.
Indictments.
They have indictments, 91 indictments, convictions, and there is almost nothing that hasn't been thrown at this former president. And his tenacity in wanting to go back and run again, which he announced immediately after he lost in 2020. This is a huge historic moment in the United States of America as the former President Trump is closing in with just a few electoral votes away now from clinching 270 as Pennsylvania is called for Donald Trump.
We're looking live, 1:21 a.m. in the morning at Trump headquarters. The cheers coming up. We're told the former president is there, as well as J.D. Vance, Senator J.D. Vance. They are getting ready to hear from former President Donald Trump. Again, at 267, not there yet, but looking at where that vote is in Wisconsin, where the vote is in Michigan, where the vote is in Nevada and in Arizona. There is no path, Brit Hume, for Vice President Harris, and just 30,000 feet. What this means.
Well, I'm old enough to remember when Richard Nixon was declared dead in 1962. Remember the famous speech he said, "You don't have Nixon to kick around anymore." No one could imagine after that failed race for governor that he could have come back in 1968 and been elected president. That was a hell of a comeback. This, to my eye, was a man who was faced with many more slings and arrows than Nixon had been at that time, hated though he was by the Democrats. This surmounts that. This is an extraordinary comeback.
Dana.
He campaigned so energetically, ruthlessly, fiercely, and with more joy than Kamala Harris.
It's done.
And it was so clear that Joe Biden was not going to be able to go the distance. If Joe Biden were still on the ticket tonight, who knows what tonight might have even looked like. That he has been able to accomplish this, it is nothing short of astonishing and amazing. And also I think about Susie Wiles, who's his campaign manager, very quiet, does not like the limelight. Is Fox a reliable call?
Yes, they are. This would be big. Trinell ran a focused anti-corruption populist race. Trump has won a number of key pivot swing counties in PA. Harris was a dog from the moment the first votes came in. Yeah, it's over. Goddamn, boys.
Thought maybe detracted from that, but tonight obviously proves that too. He also ran a traditional campaign. He connected with voters on issues. He talked about the things that mattered most to voters, and Democrats said he...
If anyone comes in here to brag, I will be triggered and cry because I'm a soy libtard. Yeah, me too. Don't do it. If you come in here and you tell me like, oh, Trump won, get wrecked, stupid, I'm going to cry tears, dude. I'm going to cry the most tears. You're going to own me so hard, dude. Oh, Trump is going to deport you, dude, for doing a Twitch stream. For doing a Twitch stream, Trump is going to deport you. He knows me personally. Is there any positive that you can derive from tonight? I mean, not really. I think that the Democratic Party is in a state of panic, and this creates maybe an opportunity for them to never repeat these mistakes ever again. But if, I mean, history has shown that they don't give a, they don't really care about losing. They make a lot of money when they lose, they lose, you lose your rights, and then they can campaign off that. I mean, holy goddamn, how many times did you guys get text messages from the Democrats like, please, I'm begging you on my hands and knees. I need $5. I need $5 more. Like, bro, Kamala Harris is $1 billion. Like, the do you mean she needs $5 more? Are you kidding me? Get the out of here, dude. I need $5. The campaign over and over and over again. I need $5, please. Please. I'm on my hands and knees. I'm begging, dude. I'm pleased to share that we have delivered Pennsylvania for you. Congratulations, sir. Scott, you're amazing. Don't go on the defensive. You were right about Kamala and the Dems. If libs want to blame the lose in the left, then embrace it and proudly say, yes, you lost because of us. You didn't do what we told you to do. P.S. Please watch Kamala say we're not going back, Lamar. No, I'm not going to take ownership over that because I don't think it's appropriate and I don't think it's apt. I think the reality of the matter is the campaign was bad. It was just bad. It ran a bad campaign. They ran a bad campaign. That's it. There's a ton of people who didn't vote still. And there's a ton of people that probably would have voted for Kamala Harris, but they didn't for one reason or another. They have to win people. You know, they have to make an argument. That's the whole point of Muslims for Trump are going to get the Muslim ban on fleek. This is the Democratic elected official talking this way. The Queensboro president really returning to their roots once minorities stop voting for them. The beauty of this election is that Muslims is not allied with a political party. They show that they aren't to be taken for granted and can't vote just like any other swing vote. And we see how the Dixiecrats are handling that fact. It's true. It's true. Just wait. They're going to get real spicy with the Latino too. I think deep down inside, many people who voted for Trump that will come in here and be like, lol, you lost, like, suck my dick. Like, they probably also realize that shit's not going to change. Like, it's not going to get better for them. It's only just going to get worse. But at least their team won, you know? And I say this as someone who openly was already upset. I was already upset from the jump. I was openly upset if Kamala Harris won. And I was openly upset if Donald Trump won. I just know that Donald Trump is far, far, far worse. Like, I have told you time and time again, win or lose, we are headed down a devastating path. It's not because like Kamala Harris personally sucks or anything like that. I was upset because she was running on a right-wing border bill. She was running on a lot of like right-wing initiatives that I did not agree with, that I think is very consequential and very sad for the future of this country. This country was built by immigrants. This country was built around the principle of permanent migration. There's not a single person here that isn't a Native American or a black person, an African person, descendant of slaves, that isn't directly an immigrant. Like, that's crazy. So these guys trying to be like, man, no more of that. It's just stupid. What about the young male vote? What did they want? I think they're angry. I think young men are angry. They're frustrated. They fear that their future is cooked. And that's an understandable anger that people have. I think young women are also angry and scared about that too. The difference is, one party is actively going, I'm literally going to stop you from doing whatever the you want with your body. For them, it's like, okay, it's a matter of survival. You know what I mean? For young men, they don't give a about abortion. And maybe they even like it. They like that the other party is like dominating women to a certain degree. After all, women should know their place. Maybe that's how they feel about it. But for one reason or another, they're angry and they're vulnerable and they're fearful. And the Republican Party turns around and says, like, yeah, you're angry because these dumb broads, these feminists, they're doing feminism to you. They're doing gender to you. We'll put them in their place. And then they go, yeah, okay, that's right. I think that's right. They're impressionable. They're scared. They're resentful. They're angry. And yeah, they're entitled for sure to a certain degree. And one side is just not even answering any of the material harm that they're experiencing. The other part is the other party at least is like pointing them in the direction of something to be angry at. That's what Donald Trump did really well in 2016 as well. That's what the Republicans do really well at. That's the whole purpose behind wedge issues. Both parties are going to rob you blind, okay? Both parties are never going to do anything. They're never going to do right by you, but at least one party is going to give you some goodies. If you like guns, one party is going to control those. Okay, the other party wants to do lame-ass gun control, but one party will let you have an arsenal, right? If you're a gun guy, they got you. One party will tell you that like gay people and trans people are the problem, and they're going to dominate those people, okay? If you're a socialist or a leftist, then why are you so opposed to an objective class analysis of the capitalist system? We already exist in this violent class system, edging on existing fascism. By calling Trump Hitler, you remove the weight of the oppression that already exists in the capitalist system. Shut the fuck up, nerd. God damn. There's 230,000 people in here, you theory loser. God damn, suck my... Yes, dude, you're right. I would make a much more convincing argument to a bunch of Red Scare propaganda-brained American liberals by saying every capitalist is Hitler, actually. What are you, a Disco Elysium side character? What the f is wrong with you? Literally, he just came in and was like, actually, every capital owner is Adolf Hitler. Why don't you say that? That will be a really good message. Like, you should go in there and say, you want to kill every small business owner because they're Adolf Hitler too. You are actually crying with your tissue? No, I ate a fantastic burger and the tissue still smells like the burger, so I'm just reliving it over and over again. I haven't even washed my goddamn hands yet because that's how good the burger was. First time a Republican won a popular vote in a long while. History making night. I know. It is true. It is kind of crazy when you think about it. It is kind of crazy. Like a lot of motion there from the Dems. They put a big, oh God, they wasted so much money, dude. How many text messages? I'm begging you on my hands and knees, please give me $5, please. Only to put up LeBron numbers, but in terms of loss, and LeBron would never lose. So that's actually not a good argument. I should have never said that, except for when LeBron endorsed Kamala Harris and then Ohio was not secured in that process, which is crazy. Ohio is so ungrateful to Akron's very own most famous son. It is kind of disrespectful that LeBron was like, I love Kamala Harris, like vote for her. And then Ohio was like, no, you don't deserve LeBron James, Ohio. I'll say it. You don't deserve him. You don't. He's a Californian now. Beyonce is never giving her songs out ever again. That's the biggest loss of the day. Yeah, bro, Beyonce opened for Kamala Harris and she still lost. That shit's crazy. Something relieving about the results tonight is that it's apparent nothing I could have done to help her any more than I did, like phone bank and door knock more, would have even been a drop in the ocean here. I always had an inkling of a feeling of I could have done more if she lost. But after tonight, geez, Democrats. Megaphonics, you're in here every day. You listen to me every day. I tell you, you cannot outflank the campaign. If the campaign is dog, it doesn't matter. You can knock on every door. It's not going to work. This is what I mean. What is this? Elon Musk said, felt this? You are the media now. Felt this. Oh, God. Bradley Martin. Check the price of Bitcoin. It's surging. Oh, ugh. I'm telling you, dude, it's like we're a villain society. Also, I can't believe I roasted Megaphonics in front of 220,000 people, okay? I will protect Megaphonics. Megaphonics, get behind me. Bro, oh my God, we are straight. Oh, dude, yeah, Seamus said, making my cynical pro-Trump pivot as of tonight. No juice left in the proverbial tank, so to speak. What was bad about the campaign? Oh my God, where do I begin? I'm not going to do this again. I was interviewed by Newsweek. On October 20th. You can go read that article. Look up Newsweek Hasan Piker, where I detailed many of the problems. So the most important takeaway is this. Asita Nwanevu does it again. Brilliant guy. Very excited to have him on the broadcast in the upcoming days. Many Americans of all races do not believe our norms and institutions work, and a message about protecting them from a force promising to upend them will not be effective. This is the most important aspect of the selection. Donald Trump is a sledgehammer. Americans are like, this fucked up. I tried to describe to people this back in 2016. I tried to remind people that, the economy is rebounding. You don't understand. It's like, dude, it doesn't matter. When the economy was quote unquote good in 2016, people were still like, my shit fucked up. I want health care. My shit is up. Why is college $7 million to go to? Why do I have to go and join the military, get my dick blown off so I can get a communications degree and then have crippling PTSD for the rest of my goddamn life and also still not be able to retain a job in the same job market with people that are 4 years younger than me that didn't have to get their blown up? Why? It sucks. All this sucks. Everything sucks. America sucks. We're the richest nation on earth. We got medical bankruptcy. We're the richest nation on earth. There's 600,000 people tonight that are sleeping outside. 600,000. Wealthiest nation on earth. You think it's normal? It's not. Wake up. People were mad in 2016 too. That's why they were like, I want the orange guy. He's going to it up. I'm going to take a shot in the dark. And now they're still mad. 2024, they're still mad. 2024, they're still mad. So now they're like, yeah, I'm going to go back to the sledgehammer. It's not right, but what do you expect? Yeah, the nation is rich, but the people are poor.